Let's get right into it. React. React is the most popular front-end framework, although technically it calls itself a library. React's main idea is simple. Your UI is a function of your data. When data changes, the UI updates automatically. React introduced the concept of components. Instead of writing one huge page, you break the UI into small reusable pieces. Each component manages its own logic and rendering. React also uses a virtual DOM, which means it updates only the parts of the page that actually change instead of reloading everything. React doesn't tell you how to do everything. It gives you the core idea, then lets you choose tools for routing, state management, and data fetching. That flexibility is powerful, but it also means beginners can feel overwhelmed by choices. React is best when you want flexibility, large ecosystems, and long-term scalability. Angular is a full framework, not just a UI library. It gives you everything out of the box. Routing, state management patterns, HTTP handling, and strong structure. Angular is built around TypeScript, which means strict typing and clearer code at scale. It uses concepts like modules, services, dependency injection, and decorators. This makes Angular feel heavy at first, but extremely organized once you understand it. Angular shines in large enterprise applications where structure, consistency, and long-term maintainability matter more than quick setup. It forces best practices instead of suggesting them. Angular trades simplicity for predictability. Vue sits between React and Angular in philosophy. It offers structure without being overwhelming and flexibility without chaos. Vue is known for its clean syntax and gentle learning curve. You can use it incrementally, meaning you can add Vue to an existing project without rewriting everything. Its template system is easy to read and state management feels intuitive. Vue handles reactivity automatically, meaning changes in data instantly update the UI. It also provides official solutions for routing and state management, so developers don't need to guess what tools to use. Vue is popular among developers who want clarity, speed, and simplicity without sacrificing power. Svelte takes a completely different approach. Instead of running most of its logic in the browser, Svelte does the work at build time. That means your code is compiled into highly optimized JavaScript before it ever reaches the user. There is no virtual DOM, no runtime overhead. What you write is very close to what the browser executes. Svelte feels simpler because you write less code. State updates feel natural. Performance is excellent by default. The trade-off is a smaller ecosystem and fewer large companies using it in production compared to React or Angular. Svelte is ideal for developers who want simplicity and performance without boilerplate. Next.js is not a front-end framework by itself. It is a framework built on top of React. Next.js solves problems React doesn't handle by default, like routing, server-side rendering, static site generation, and performance optimization. Instead of configuring everything manually, Next.js gives you conventions that work immediately. It allows pages to be rendered on the server, which improves SEO and initial load speed. It also supports hybrid apps, where some pages are static and others are dynamic. Next.js is widely used for production-ready React applications that need speed, SEO, and scalability. Next is to Vue what Next.js is to React. It adds routing, server-side rendering, static generation, and project structure on top of Vue. Next removes the need for manually configuring common features and lets developers focus on building features instead of setup. Next is often used for Vue applications that need SEO, fast performance, and organized architecture. It turns Vue from a flexible tool into a complete production framework. Solid.js. Solid looks like React, but behaves very differently under the hood. Instead of re-rendering components, Solid tracks changes at a fine-grained level. When data changes, only the exact parts of the DOM that depend on that data update. This results in extremely fast performance. Solid removes much of React's complexity while keeping a familiar syntax. It's smaller, faster, and more predictable, but still relatively new compared to React. Solid is appealing for developers who like React's mental model but want better performance and less abstraction. Astro is focused on content-driven websites. Astro lets you build pages using multiple frameworks at once, but ships almost no JavaScript by default. It renders most of the page at build time and hydrates only interactive components when needed. This makes Astro excellent for blogs, documentation sites, and marketing pages where performance matters more than heavy interactivity. Astro is about reducing complexity, not adding it. I'll be coming like this more videos, so make sure to subscribe. Take care, guys.